On today's episode of Spellz, you'll need 2 bananas, a bread knife, a needle, some thread, a coin, and a bun. Get ready to have some fun. That's great, Jay, but what about the show? Remember Spellbinding snacks? We were supposed to juggle apples, and you've got the apples.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, look, I'll be there as soon as I can. Sorry, I'm coming right now.
Okay, bye.
Ooh.
Oh, today's show is gonna be a hoot. We'll make magic with some bread and fruit. We're going to have lots of fun. We'll make a coin jump out of a bun. We'll conjure up magic with just a banana. A hard word to rhyme, a-na-na-na-na-na. Today's show is called Spellbinding Snacks. And now I'll dance to the sound of a sax. Thank you, yes, no, thank you.
Bridget.
Thank you, yes.
Bridget, I got here as quick as I could. I was going to do a little bit of juggling, and here you are. You got it covered. Great.
Yeah, put together a little number.
Beautiful job. Well, let's make some magic. Hey, Bridget, how would you like to see a magic trick with a couple of twin brothers?
Sure.
Ta-da! There they are. Well, I mean, they look the same. They're pretty much twin. And look, they must have grown on the very same tree. Tell you what, I'm going to give you one. You take one.
Okay.
I'm going to take the other. And I think there might be a magical connection between the two brothers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Watch. I'm going to bring this knife along right above the banana. At some point, I want you to say stop. Okay, here we go.
Stop.
Right there. Look. Going straight down. Right where you said stop. Now we're good for lunch, huh? Cut the banana right there. Now, unpeel your banana. I said there was a magical connection between them. Unpeel. I think you're gonna find. Look. Show. Right there at the exact same spot. Here is how you do it. Gonna need a needle and some thread. Gonna thread it through about 2 feet of thread and double it up, okay? And then knot the end. That way, so it's knotted here, the thread. Now, you're gonna prepare one of the bananas by taking the needle and sort of near the top half or the top of the banana, slipping it through like that, okay? Then you're gonna go through the same hole, so not your first hole, but the second hole here, and thread the needle again. So I've now made 2 holes in the banana, okay? And then I turn the banana over, and I'm gonna go along the bottom of the banana, so the bottom side of the banana, pushing it through a little further. You won't kind of think of it as a square. You're going round and round, okay? And this last time, so I've gone 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try to take and put through that hole, okay? And come out the other hole there, okay? Like that. Pull that. So what I've done is I now have thread going around the entire banana. I grab these and gently pull, and just like that, I have just cut the banana inside the skin. Make sure you remember which banana is which, and you'll find it pretty easy because quite soon they'll start to bruise. You'll see a little bit dark there. You come out, you say, hey, I've got 2 bananas, break them, hand them the one that's already prepared, put the other one here. Now, when I go along like this, and I say stop, I hold it way above the banana. And by the time I say, I'm gonna go through, you just say stop anytime, I'm already halfway through the banana. So anywhere she says stop now, I can bring it down, and I'll be very close. It's like a timing thing, but it's not hard to do. I cut the banana at that point, and of course, you open it up, and they find inside again that the banana is cut exactly at the same spot.
Tell me when to cut.
Cut.
Can you open this one up?
I would hope so. Oh.
Good evening. Tonight's top stories: Mount Turgeon blows its top,
Stock market is down.
and my cheese sandwich doesn't taste good.
But before we get to that big cheesy story, we'll look at food in Magic Acts. In 1845, Robert Houdin performed a most amazing trick using food. He pulled a handkerchief from his pocket, and on the table in front of him, he had placed an egg, a lemon, and an orange. He scrunched the handkerchief in his hand, making it smaller and smaller until it completely disappeared. He then told the audience that the hanky had vanished inside the egg. He put the egg in his hand and squeezed until it too had vanished. Houdin told the audience the egg had been passed into the lemon. He squeezed the lemon in his hand until it disappeared inside the orange. Next, he picked up the orange, rolled it between his palms until it got smaller and smaller. Then he crushed his hands together to reveal a powder. A small tree was brought on stage and placed on the table. Houdin sprinkled the powder on the tree, and one of the oranges magically grew larger and larger until it was full-sized. Finally, he opened the orange, revealing the handkerchief inside. The audience was completely dazzled.
There you have it. Magic with food. Or is it food with magic?
Either works, Jay.
Right you are, Bridge.
Pick a bun, any bun you want.
This one.
Great. You're sure this is the one?
Yes.
Watch carefully. I want you to see. Oh. Looks to me like that was
Nice.
the perfect bun trick. Here is how you do it. Bridget, you've got to be a very good baker. You've got to be able to bake a whole lot of buns with coins in each, and I'm kidding, of course. The coin starts hidden in my right hand. They choose a bun. You give them a little look at the bottom of the bun so that everything sort of looks okay, doesn't look anything strange going on the bun. Then the hands come together, and as the hands come together, I'm going to slip the coin below the bun.
Okay.
And then the fingers turn the coin on its side.
Right.
That way I can push it up right into the bottom of the bun as I break the bun open. And it looks to all the world like you just found a coin in their bun.
All right, Jaya, pick a bun, any bun.
That one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One of the best ways to get people to really care about the trick is to have them take a marker and make a mark on one of the props. And with this one, it's a perfect place to do that because they can first mark the coin, you can make it vanish with some sleight or another, and then later on, maybe in the meal or later on in your show, when they choose a bun, you can make not just any coin appear inside the bun, but you can make their marked coin appear inside the bun. That way they're going to care more, and it's going to be even more astounding. So Bridget, what do you have for us today?
Today I have a trick called Twice as Rice.
Great.
So I have 2 containers. I'll put this one on the side. I'm just gonna fill this up with rice.
That's more than filled up, huh?
Now, do you want to level that off with this magic wand?
Sure. Okay, let's see. Whoa.
Well done, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna take this container and you just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
As you can see, it's overflowing again.
Where did all that rice come from?
This is how you make it. So what you're going to need is 2 containers exactly the same. What you're going to do is you're actually going to cut the lip off one of the lids so it can fit inside the container. Put it down about halfway down the container, and then you're going to glue it in. Right in there and let it dry. When it's done, it'll look like this.
So it's only about down to about there.
Yes. So you fill this one up with rice, and this one's the unmodified one. But then when you pour it in this one, this has only half a container really, so when you pour it in, there's much more rice. And that's pretty much how you do the trick. Thanks for joining us today.
And remember, the best part about doing magic with food is you can always eat your props. Hey, I wonder how banana would taste on pizza.
See you next time.
As you can see, my rings are perfectly together and they're not separable.